Devastated couple tonight is looking for some answers. They say their baby died in a homeless shelter during one of the hottest days of the year, and they say the city would not allow them to install an air conditioner. Now they've asked 7 on Your Side Investigates for some help. Jim Hoffer is here now with their story. Jim?
This seems to have been a preventable death, but a strict ban on air conditioners meant a shelter management unable or unwilling to help an infant endangered by hellish heat.
It looks like she's laughing there.
Yeah, she was. She always laughed.
Their newborn baby, Aniyah, brought meaning and purpose into the hard-knock lives of her parents.
It changed me and her whole life.
Aniyah was born to James and Kathleen last February. They were living at this city homeless shelter in the Bronx. The first time parents were diligent about regular checkups to the pediatrician. It was during one of those visits in early May. The doctor stressed the importance of keeping the baby cool in the upcoming summer.
I said, we're in a PATH shelter. She said, okay, is it an air-conditioned facility? I said, no, it's not. She said, oh, no. Well, I need to write you a letter immediately.
That pediatrician's letter stressed that babies' undeveloped sweat glands reduces their body's ability to cool down, and therefore the pediatrician is requesting that the family have an air conditioner to prevent overheating. Aniyah's parents immediately gave that letter to shelter management on May 7th.
Every week she would ask them about it, and we went and brought one, and they told us that we couldn't have it.
The parents spent what little money they had and bought a small window air conditioner at this store near the shelter.
Why wasn't it put in the window?
Because they said that it can fall out the window and hit somebody in the head.
A few weeks later, in early July, New York City baked in a heat wave. Temperatures in the upper 90s, humidity near 100%.
I looked over and she wasn't moving. And when I went to the crib, I picked her up and she was just limp. And I just started screaming for him to call 911.
Little Aniyah was rushed to the hospital where she died. The medical examiner's report showed all the baby's vital organs were normal, but she had had an earlier cold. Her cause of death, undetermined.
She was perfectly fine. It wasn't supposed to happen.
You knew what she needed.
I knew it.
And they knew what she needed.
And they knew it.
Why do you think they failed to do a simple thing like allow you to have an air conditioner?
I don't know. I really don't know.
But current Department of Homeless Services Code of Conduct for shelter residents bans air conditioners. Using them is a violation that can get you kicked out of the shelter.
The very same people we went to help for failed us.
Aniyah's parents say that if the city's no air conditioner policy does not change, next summer could bring more infant deaths.
We just want to make sure that this don't happen to no other baby.
I don't think I'll ever be out of pain. Never.
The Bronx shelter where the baby died is run by Eyewitness, Inc. They did not respond to our numerous phone calls for comment. The city's Department of Homeless Services said in a statement to us that they are investigating Eyewitness, calling this case, quote, unacceptable. DHS adding that this is a heartbreaking tragedy and that they remain committed to providing the family support during their difficult time. We should note here, too, that while the medical examiner found no evidence of a link to temperature in Aniyah's death, they were also unable to rule that out.